made you realize that your boyfriend would never be your husband?
I found out that he was cheating on me. So then we just part our ways, and me and him came to agreement that me and him are both going to be like sneaky links. So every other day I'll be at his house. I'll be cooking, cleaning, and then he will like hurry up and make me rush out at a certain time until one day I just sat in the parking lot and I just waited. Then I seen a whole female walk into the house. And I just walked up to the door and knocked on the door. And I said, who is this? And me and him were just going back and forth. The girl just looking at me.
So is this a girl that he cheated with too?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
And then come to find out they got married.
Yeah, I got some news for you. I don't want to be
Wait
the
a
first one
minute.
to tell you this, but you was always a sneaky link.
I guess so.
I didn't even think of that.
How long you been married?
I
He
didn't
got
even think of that.
married 2019, and now he's divorced.
God damn.
So, yeah.
He's living a whole life.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yes, very sorry.
Yeah,
Sure.
but
We wish him all
he
the
a bum
worst.
down, so I'm not even worried about it no more. So it's whatever.
What kind of bum? Shout him out. Where do you work at?
He a upcoming Twitch streamer. So
You are.
First of all, I'm an upcoming Twitch streamer, and I ain't no damn bum. And you know, they was keeping it real for a minute, but then they started doing that simp talk, you know. But I didn't even think of that. She probably was the side chick the whole time. He just was running game on her. How do you find time to do that? I don't see how these men find time to be able to run game on multiple women at the same time. You know how much work that is? You know how much money you could be making? That's what I be thinking. That's where my mind goes. It's like, dog, you could be mastering a skill right now. But you sitting here texting this chick 24/7 and keeping it from your main chick. It's crazy to me. I don't get it. Like, I don't get how you could find time to do that type of shit and still get to the bag. It's just not enough hours in the day. I don't know, man. But yeah, she probably was a side chick the whole time. What fucked me up though was she agreed to be sneaky links. So if y'all sneaky links, then get out. You know what I'm saying? At a certain time, get out. But I'm gonna hang around and start some shit. You like you breaking the contract. Did we not agree to this? Like, what's going on? I don't know.
Break this down to me, right? She basically taught me something that I never knew and something that I'm going to utilize moving forward in this dating world. So I always felt like she was on something weird. I always felt like she had a lot going on, all of these type of things. And I'm so big on communication, I'm voicing everything as it comes up, lighting her up on every single offense, right? And she basically, out of nowhere, told me she was done with me. Cool, right? And I asked her why. And she said that she labeled herself the problem. She labeled herself the problem and the central theme of all of these things that I was bringing up to her. So I'm like, no, it's not the problem. It's the principle. It's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, right? I'm trying to complicate it. But the fact of the matter is that she really was sitting there listening to the things that I was talking about. And everything that I was talking about was linked. Every single thing that I brought up was linked to one specific thing. And all she did was make herself that one specific thing. And it's so mature of her to do that because the one opportunity that's given to you when you are the problem is you have the ability to remove the problem. And that's exactly what she did. I can't even be mad at it. That was player. I can't even be mad at it, right? And that's what maturity is. Maturity is knowing that you are too much for this person or too less for this person and removing yourself. That's real humility. That's what humility is. For sure.
I'm not in this dating market, and I understand. I try and empathize with people in the dating market. I think that because of the type of man that I am, I could pull out of a woman what makes all of us comfortable. When I listen to him speak, he's saying that he would try and correct issues within his woman. And so for her, she felt as though she's the problem. So she removed herself. I've learned through being in a long-term relationship that not everybody's built for a long-term relationship. Okay. And in a relationship, you have to be able to hold your partner. I don't like using the term partner, your husband or wife, your spouse accountable. If there's anything less than that, then there's no relationship. It can't work. Why? Because you as a person have to continue to grow. And that person that you're with they're responsible. In sorts, you're mainly responsible, but in sorts, they shouldn't be sitting idly by claiming that they love you and not watching you grow. You as a person, you have to grow. It's your responsibility to grow, but they're supposed to assist that. Everybody, man or woman, they're on their own journey and growth. I don't know. I don't understand this dating market. I don't know if I will be successful in it. I don't know, because of the way I am. I'm very like strong-willed, and I have a real no nonsense thing about me. Like, I find things to cut people off for. That's just always been my personality, because I don't mind being alone.
I have come to an understanding with myself that I'm not necessarily satisfied, and I want to have other partners. I don't want you out of my life. I want you in my life. I want you with me. I'm in love with you. You would be the main person, except maybe like on Tuesdays and Wednesdays we would have one person over. What the maybe like do or whatever, and then like Friday and Saturday have the other person over, and then Sunday and what, Monday are our days. So like splitting time with my lovers. I already have people lined up.
I would have straight called her bluff. I would be like, okay, yeah, all right. So who get Monday and who get Tuesday? And I would have had her explain the whole thing out to me. And then when she got tired of explaining it, I'd be like, yeah, exactly. So cut the bullshit. And if you play like that again, I will cut you off. I promise to God. I don't even play like that. It's not even funny. That's how I would handle that.
Biggest thing when it comes especially to co-parenting is to realize that just because we end it doesn't mean that respect has to go out the window. There also needs to be a level of gratitude. Show gratitude for the fact that we tried. We created something together and we just did not work. Also realizing that you cannot keep score. And sometimes when we get out of relationships, we're so worried about showing somebody how they're at fault that we don't take the time to look at ourselves and see what our faults actually are. And instead we criticize, and because we're internalizing this resentment and this utter bitterness and this anger and this hate towards one another, we can't see that it's bigger than me and you. This is the child that we have to deal with now. We need to come to some type of terms and some type of agreements on what it is that we can do to create a better life for our child, so our child doesn't repeat the same decisions that we made.
Yeah, I agree.
But let's keep it a bean.
We can't automatically gain respect for each other at the end of it when we never really had respect for each other in the beginning.
Oh my, here we go. Oh God. The first one is always like pretty much on point. It's not much that I disagree with when she's talking, and I see that she comes from a logical point. But the other chick, I don't know her name. I don't know any of their names. I might get familiar with them because I do watch a lot of their content, especially on TikTok. The first one always comes with logic. The second one always typically come with that bullshit, because I be seeing her on a bunch of other stuff, and it's like, what are you talking about? I'll say this. What she's talking about when it comes to respect, it's important. And understanding that it's not about co-parent. Okay, I know what I was going to say. I always liken everything to business. In a business relationship, your job in that business is to supplement where your partner is weak. In business, if you operate in the business of giving, then you're going to be a successful business person. But if you operate in the business of extracting, then you're going to be an unsuccessful business person. Why? Because if you have a business partner and you go into business with somebody, if you establish the relationship that I'm going to assist you where you lack at, and it's being reciprocated, that's a great business investment. That's a great business partner. It's the same thing with co-parenting. It's being in the business of co-parenting. So yes, we understand where we are today, but we have a responsibility to our child. And so in order for us to be successful in it, we have to put those differences aside, and then we have to assist each other in the business of co-parenting and do the best that we can to remove our emotions from the situation and create an opportunity for ourselves to be able to have a good co-parenting relationship. So I totally understand where she comes from. That's if you're focused on the child and not focused on yourself. But most people are just focused on themselves. So it is what it is, man and woman.
Well, right now, I'm done with this.
You're not done with anything, and I'm not doing it on camera in front of strangers I don't know. Give me my phone. Bro, I swear to God. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass?
No, are you dead ass? You talking about some fucking
Cash at me right now. Cash at me right now.
Make sure you can grab the phone. Grab the phone.
Cash at me right now. I'm like dead serious. I'm not even like,
I'm not cash
you're
apping
doing
shit. I paid for that phone.
In front of strangers?
I paid for that fucking phone.
Go
get Jason to go get your shit.
Give me my shit.
Get Jason to go get your shit. I don't want to hear it.
Give me my shit. You're going to get off the road. I'm not getting shit.
You go
get it.
Wait.
I'm not getting shit.
Go tell Jason.
Come. Make sure they don't do too much.
You're just assuming off of one word.
Y'all gotta calm down. Bring the phone. Make sure they don't fight. I need you around. Bro.
Cash at me right now.
I'm not
cash at me right now.
I'm not cash apping you.
Don't get physical.
Yeah.
Don't call me on my name.
Don't get physical.
Do that shit again. Do that shit again.
You know how
Do that shit again, bro. You just broke my phone.
We not even
You
going.
just broke my phone.
Yo, y'all, let me.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
Bro, we not even doing the switch phones, but we y'all
My
go
He
through each
just
other's
broke
phones
my
for 60
phone
seconds.
because you want to do
No,
it.
it don't
matter.
That shit over with. Y'all keep yelling over me while I'm trying to get y'all to stop. Like,
Bro, he just broke my phone.
Hold on, wait. We just got to do this.
My dog felt played. He said, I bought that phone. Shit, and I break it too. Obviously, she doing something for her to feel that played. And he must have really feel like blindsided. Like, he really must not have seen it coming. That's what you get from ignoring them red flags. Her response tell you everything you need to know. She wasn't even like, baby, I'm sorry. Like, I'm scared. She was worried about her phone. That's how checked out she was. She didn't even care. She wasn't even trying to hide it. What about my phone, though? And she knew damn well she didn't even pay for the phone. He paid for the phone. So that really was his phone. If they had that type of relationship. It's crazy.
Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Ryan. I'm 26.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mhm.
And I think you just had an
God.
unwelcoming demeanor. And that was it.
We know why. I mean, you know, everybody popped their balloon, so I might as well be honest. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but I can understand why you would think I have an unwelcoming demeanor. But you're very handsome, Ryan. I love your dimples, but I'm actually very much a sweetheart. Next.
I actually seen this one. I think she was drunk. She was drunk as fuck. And she was being very like masculine. And it was just turning all the men off. Her looks got her a few of them. But then when she started talking, that's when it was like, no, sir.
The fact that you're currently wearing another human's hair on your head, is it strange that it's a non-black woman's hair that you as a black woman is wearing?
If you really think about it, yes, because my hair is not straight.
I could really appreciate her like being honest about that, you know, and really taking the time to not even be offended. Even though the way he said it seemed a little condescending, but that's just how he talks. I've seen some of his content. I can appreciate her answering the question straight up and really coming to that realization. I think that the trauma that our women have is so apparent in front of us, but men get caught up in what women say and not what they respond to, because that's how they react. They got to feel everything out. So you got to see what they respond to, because it's a feeling thing.
It is better to be a deadbeat dad than be subjugated to the will of a fatherless woman. The child, if it makes it past its adolescent years, will be fine. But to stick around and let your child see a woman destroy you with deceit and lies, it's just it's not something that's going to benefit you in the long run. You're either going to have a stroke, you know, something is going to happen, and people just going to say, oh, you was a decent guy. But shit, fuck that. Leave and be respected. Come back when the child is dunking.
I don't know what to say about that. I don't agree with that shit. I don't agree with that. They're talking about self-preservation. That's what they're getting at. I think that you can't control what someone else does. So I do think that certain people only do certain things to certain people. So if there's no level of respect, then yeah, I see where he would be coming from. I can empathize with that, but no sympathy. But what about the child? Because once you hit a certain age, who you are is who you are. I mean, you can make adjustments, but the foundation of who you are is going to be established after a certain age. And you having a father there to be able to establish that foundation is super paramount, especially with little girls and little boys, especially with them. Super paramount. That was a joke because it's both kids. That's what I said. So I can't agree with that. They need to be able to see you even if it's just for a little bit, they need to be able to absorb some of you, your behavior and mannerism. Maybe you just feel insecure or less than, so you sit here and you Jedi mind trick yourself into thinking this delusional state of self-preservation instead of understanding that it's really not about you after you create a lineage. It's then about your lineage.
Bitch and she cheats on me. It's part of the game. Bitches choose. I just gotta be so confident and so damn bossy in my life that I can replace the bitch. A bitch cheating on you it shouldn't even hurt you. It's like, cool, I get it. You chose. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna replace you with a better bitch. That's just how I look at shit. I don't care. Go ahead, cheat. Fuck another nigga. I'ma just replace you with a better bitch. It's part of the game. Bitches choose. Be that nigga to where she don't want to choose. And even if she does choose, be that nigga to where you can just choose a new bitch.
He could have said it better. I could have said it better myself. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the abundance mindset. And the crazy part about it is that because he really believed that, he gonna act like that. And so the woman that he chooses is gonna respond to that. Why? Because if for whatever reason you want to choose something else, you don't even have to lie to me about it. You could just let me know. And you could go ahead and do that. You don't even have to sneak, hide, do none of that. You could just do it freely and it won't be no harm, no foul. You go ahead and do you, baby. I'm not even tripping. Just don't lie to me about it because I'm never going to lie to you. So don't lie to me. The way he expressed that, 100%, couldn't agree more. And you can see the look in their face where it's like, no, I don't. It's like, bruh, if you can just charge it to the game and understand that that's how the game go. Every person has a right to choose. And I'm not even going to take it to heart that you chose that. And then maybe it's something you seen in that person that was just better than me. Maybe I need to step my shit up. Maybe that's what it is. That's why he said, I'm gonna get a better one. Why? Because whatever that deficiency was that allowed you to do that to me, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna take it to another level. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna work a little harder. I'm gonna get more money. I'm gonna grind a little harder. I'm gonna focus more. Especially now that I don't have the distraction of a woman. Yeah, for sure, bro. I agree with that. I approve that message.
Hey, what's your stud name?
Flame.
And what's your real name?
Sarah.
Hey, what's your stud name? What's your stud name?
Biggs, bro.
Biggs. And what's your real name?
Ivory.
Ivory. Hey, what's your stud name?
I'm Sushi Blanco.
And what's your real name?
Christina.
Christina is crazy.
Hey, what's your stud name?
Such.
And what's your real name?
Taj Renata.
Taj.
Hey, what's your stud name?
BB.
And what's your real name?
Brittany.
Oh, wow. My brother said that. So I had to check that one. I thought it was hilarious. When you really like look at these, bush down girls, you heard me? And they got the prettiest names you ever heard. Like, and you kind of look at them differently. Like, your real name is Brittany? Like, I could see Brittany in there somewhere. Buried deep, deep down, Brittany there. But I could see it.
This is my daughter, and
Wait, what?
yeah, say hey, Abby.
Hi.
So I've been keeping her secret
Why?
because I thought you would not like me if I had a kid. I also been keeping my
We've been together for
so clearly.
We've been together for 2 years, and you're just now telling me about this. You don't feel like that's weird?
This is my baby.
Even after a couple months, you should have known what type of person I am. Let's be for real. 2 years, 2 years, not even one.
Do
2.
you accept my daughter?
You can get out. Goodbye.
Oh.
Goodbye, because you're
What you
weird.
think this is?
Get out.
So do I gotta get her baby? Do I gotta get my baby mama?
Go ahead. Bye.
That's how you
Let's
want
see.
to
Let's see. Tell her try it.
I'll call her.
Tell her call it. Tell her call me. Tell her call me.
Say less.
Get out.
I'll call her right now. That's how you want to. That's how you want
She
to.
clearly liked me.
That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Cause she a friendly baby.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I didn't know if that was believable or not, but in the event that it is, on his end, I understand where you're coming from because if you have children, no matter if you're a single father or a single mother, before you introduce your children to somebody that you're dealing with, it would behoove you to vet that person super carefully because once your children are involved, your relationship ending could traumatize that child or those children. And so it turns into just you being for the streets versus them being able to attach to somebody. That's a very delicate moment because not only have you removed their father or mother, but when you try and introduce somebody else to them and then remove them as well, that shows instability on your part. So I can understand that. Moving on though, I don't know if he really was just too vulnerable, but what she was doing was she was bonding with the child. She was saying, I accept it in her own way. And I don't know if he was being he just don't understand it or if this was some type of skit or something like that. I don't know if he was trying to call his baby mama behind that, which would be weird to me because why would you be dealing with a girl for 2 years, you introduce your baby to her, but now you calling your baby mama, that's kind of weird to me. This is me really reacting to this shit. But she obviously was trying to illustrate, hey, I accept this baby. She likes me. She's hugging me. She holding me. You involving your baby mama right now would be a stupid move.